All right, guys. So I'm up here with these mamas and these babies. They got about another 2 or 3 weeks before we pull these babies off. And I'm trying to decide on which ones I'm going to keep for myself and sell. But I can tell you one thing for sure. When you're trying to do it for meat, you're not just focusing on looks. All right? So that's the biggest drawback or the biggest mindset I had to shift in. You know, when you're doing it for meat, you don't really care about the spots and all that stuff. You care about what type of frame and what type of top level and, them big wide back legs and, you care about that, what they produce. So we got some ones that look really good, but I'm not sure if they're going to be the ones I keep to produce the big high quality meat. So I just want to tell you that if you're doing it for meat, don't focus on if it got spots or if it's brown or if it's white. Focus on its body structure and the type of babies that it produce. Yeah, same way with the mamas. It could be a butt ugly mama or a butt ugly buck, but if that joker putting big giant babies, I'm talking about fast, rapid growing babies on the ground, 90 days, 180 days, you got you 100-pound baby. You get what I'm saying? Like that type of stuff, that's what you want, man. Yeah. So I'm up here just eyeballing everybody trying to see. That's a nice looking little buck right there too. I mean, he just a little narrow in the backside. He ain't really, I'm trying to see them back legs, but he long. I'm checking them all out, man, just trying to see which one. That's a Savannah buck right there. Savannah cross buck. Got some nice ones with spots on them, but what we really looking for is the ones that got the size and it's gonna produce the size. And being that I know all the mamas and I know who the daddy is, I can kind of see what we can get. I'm liking him a lot, the buddy right there. Yeah, that's a buck. I like him. He ain't full 90 days yet, but he a decent sized little guy. He not a massive, not a showstopper, but again, let me see, that's a female right there. She long. Yeah. But what I'm looking at is, you see they back legs. So when you stand behind them, you see they back legs, you see how thick they are and how wide apart they are. That tells you a lot, man, when you're trying to do meat. Them hams right there, guys. Let's show you them doggone hams, you know. But we'll see. That's what I'm up here doing, guys. Checking them out. These her babies right here. Her and Winston babies. We'll see. I'm checking them all out, trying to see who, what, when, how, and where. That joker there got all them spots on him. It's definitely a couple of girls up in here, but look how thick he is. I like him. Look at him. You see how thick he is in the back there? His back legs. But he ain't got that wide chest though either. So another thing, you stand behind them and try to look to see if they got that wide chest too. You get more meat that way. You got that big old wide chest. You got that big frame. So right now, man, we just trying to put something together, man. Just make the program better. While I'm steady trying to, grow it. And without a shadow of a doubt, I'm gonna need to bring on a different level buck. I am, man. But we're gonna let them keep growing. We're gonna let them keep growing. They eating good. Look at him. Yeah. So I'm trying to see if he got that wide rib cage. Look at his side view. Like how he look on the side. See, it ain't got no big dip down. Got kind of straight in the back. Same way with that one right there. He's straight across the back. These mamas are doing a phenomenal job. All their bags still full. Doing a phenomenal job. Yup. And you see this big painted one right here? That's a dapple one. I think that's a girl. Yeah, that's a girl. I got a lot of impressive girls, man. Yeah, that's a girl. That's a dope. A lot of impressive girls. Like these mamas over here, these Boris, man, mamas, they had some beauty. That's a Boris Savannah cross. These Boris Savannah cross. Them mamas had some beautiful girls, big, thick girls. I'm keeping them. Yeah, I'm keeping all of them. Yep. Bucks all right, but we gotta see. So right now they on with their mamas. Them some bucks right there. They're gonna all be in that buck pen second week of April. Yep. Picking them up, getting them big, and just see what they do. They ain't gotta be that tall, but boy, they can produce a lot of meat. And I got two over here, Cinnamon and That bull girl, that Savannah girl over there, she still holding on. I think she getting close though. She tagging behind when they start walking. You see that back end. Look at that back end. Yeah. Yeah. See them back legs. Narrow. All right, y'all. I'm just out here. I like him though. You see him? I like that little Joe. We'll see. So what I'm looking at, the bodies, and these are the ones I like will be the ones I'm gonna hold on to and grow and see how they turn out. Not to say we're not gonna sell them, just to say we're gonna hold on to them for a little while to see what they turn out to be. And we get these babies off these mamas, man. I'm out here filling out the waterers and feeding everybody. Yeah, we get these babies off these mamas so these mamas can start back picking up their weight and get them time to rest and relax. And Ace of Spades getting on everybody this year, buddy. Yeah, he getting on everybody. We gave Winston a shot. Winston done showed us what Winston can produce. And he do fairly well. Like, we get him in bulk, right? We got a lot of them. Ace of Spades, big guy. I'm going to show y'all. I got him back here locked up with a group of girls now. Hold on right quick.